What? $2.80 per mango. If only you guys can smell how beautiful these fruits are. Like, life is beautiful. Like, the fruit, look at the sticky sticks. They're just perfectly soft. I don't even want to squeeze into them. Usually I'm a really squeezy person, so I would like to squeeze everything, but this is just too perfect to squeeze. Okay, so I picked up this one first to try. I guess I'm gonna try this one first. Okay. I tried one of this earlier today and it was so good. Just bought them and I haven't washed them. I haven't washed my hands either, but I'm just gonna use my teeth. Doing it in the Trinidadian way. Okay, guys, I am in China. Look at my surroundings. We got the parks here. We've got the houses here. This is my village, literally my street village, and then this is the thing, and that's where I'm sitting. You got the Chinese motorbike here. You got me here. You got my village house here. Village houses, the old ones, the newer ones, etc. And then this tree that's offering a lot of shade. And the outfit of the day is a cute little dress. She's flowy and it's a vibe. Hey everyone, you guys are coming in. So this is the mango we're gonna eat. And there's also another person eating a mango there as well, smashing that mango. Say hi. The mouth. Anyways, it's not as manky as someone, you know, eating raw meat or meat. Would you eat the skin of this if you washed it?
Nah.
Doesn't taste good? So I don't like to waste. Some mangoes, I do eat the skin of them. Where'd you put your skin? Will you throw it for me?
Just put it in the bag. I'll take it over. We'll put it out.
Yeah. I'll put it on this maybe. So, yeah. It's because it says, hi Michelle, remember me? Vaguely. Where did we meet? It's K. Where did we meet? I have pretty good memory. So, it's K. Yeah, it kind of sounds familiar.
The seed is dead flat.
Is there even a seed in there?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Look at your face. It's so flat, like it's like a frisbee.
So I call them credit card mangoes because like
Have you?
put that into the bank teller and our money comes out. Put that into ATM, the mango tree comes out.
This is like a phone. One of your lives I told you about how I was struggling. Really? What were you struggling about? Because recently I have a lot of people telling me they're struggling. It's K. I actually do remember a little bit. I don't remember what you were struggling with. Are you better now? He's using someone else's tap to wash his face. Is that your boyfriend? He's my tour guide for China. So he's showing me around China because he knows everything about China. I was just telling them how you're my tour guide in China. Yeah, how you know everything about China.
Yeah.
So, yeah. This is how, like, Chinese men are anyways. They just are like, you know? It's Kay said suicidal thoughts and stuff, but I'm better now and I'm in therapy and everything. That must have been a while ago. I'm glad that you are in therapy and things are way better now. You are way better now. That's really good. Oh, what's your advice for someone who is suicidal?
I'll probably not use the word for the algorithm, but if you're feeling a bit suey, then start going to bed at 8 o'clock. No stimulants, man. You got to cut the stimulants out of your body. No stims, because stimulants like caffeine, they make your cortisol too high. Chocolate make your cortisol too high. So no stimulants, no deckies, none of that stuff. Just go to bed like 8, 9 o'clock. Listen to music. smash as much.
Listen to
fruit.
music.
Yeah, listen to
What
music.
type of music? Can they listen to sad music?
You can if you want, but just anything just upbeat, I would say, to get your serotonin up there and get your cortisol down naturally. And smash the fruit, as much fruit as you want, and sugar as well. Like literally get half a kilo of sugar and put it in like 2 liters of water and drink that over like 2 hours, roundabouts, and you will be like, your worst problems will be like, yeah, they're bad, but yeah, I can kick on. I can keep kicking on. Okay, so sugar is critical, man. Like, I've had times in my life where shit's going down, and I just grab like a bottle of cordial. It's got about 200 grams of sugar in it. And I just neck it like in one hit. Like, so I get about 200 grams of sugar in like less than a minute, and then straight away just boom, you get a sense of calm. Okay, so that's critical to do that. If you don't do that, then feeling like suey, yeah, that could be an option. That's not a good option, is it? So sugar crushes that massively. Obviously, we have problems in life, and sometimes they're really full on, but the sugar really helps it become an end game situation versus like, yeah, I can kick on, So yeah, sugar's key. And going to bed 8 o'clock. If you're going to bed late, not good.
I guess your approach, your advice gives it very like what you do in daily life,
Yeah.
but also from a mindset perspective.
I don't mind. Yeah, but I guess you got to control the hormones
Yeah.
first, because your hormones.
So what you do in life, like
Yeah.
like if you're staying up, then you can't really think right properly.
Yeah, your hormones are you're gonna feel like crazy. You're gonna feel crazy. Like late nights, that's where the devil's workshop really goes on, Like you go to bed at 8 o'clock and you smash in the sugar.
But
water.
what would you say about someone who's sad and they just sleep all the time?
Then still do the protocols of the sugar, and sadness will pass over time, but it won't be like unbearable sadness. Yeah. People want to do the suey is they just think there's no other option. They feel that bad, and so their hormones are that.
What if
crashed.
they can't sleep? Like their life they're so busy.
Then you got to be busy the life. Just take away if you take away the stimulants, take away your phone, you'll be able to sleep. Because the phone can be a stimulation as well, like just doom scrolling on TikTok.
Well,
and
they
stuff.
do that for work.
Okay, then you do that for work, then quit, because better to quit your job, do something else than do the suey. Quit your job before you quit your life.
Harrison Fox says insulin spike not good.
Insulin spike, very good. Insulin spike, very good, because if you don't have enough insulin, you can't store nutrients properly, so you need insulin spike. You need insulin spike, all right? Guys, I don't know if you can see how lean I am. I'm not sure. Yeah, you go. You sort of see how lean I am. So I get spikes every day. Insulin helps build muscle. Okay, insulin helps you drive carbohydrate into the tissue that gives you power. You need insulin. Okay, but elevated insulin too long just makes you makes you so big, man. Okay, so insulin spikes, excellent. You need insulin spike. Elevated insulin resistance, not what we want. Okay.
Mon Gray says, "Damn girl, you're always eating." I am.
Okay, so if you look at us, we get insulin spikes every few hours, but our insulin levels are very, very low. And that's why Michelle has such a slim waist, and so do I. Okay, high insulin levels all the time, big waist. Small insulin levels, small waist.
Damn girl, you're always eating. Okay. So it's like because you're a diabetic.
I was pre-diabetic, and that's why I got into this lifestyle.
And Cal Johnson says, I like to stay around 7% for athletic reasons. Any lower, become weak.
That's just because you're doing it the wrong way. Yeah. So if you look at my vascularity, I'm probably at 4% body fat. I've got veins everywhere. So this is what 4% body fat looks like around abouts. About 4% body fat, maybe 3%, maybe 3.2 to 3.9% body fat. Okay. And I'm fully hydrated, fully carved up. So yeah, and I got mad energy, bro. Like, if it was a running race today, if it was a 5K or 10K race in this area, I'd go out there and I'd try and win it. A marathon, I couldn't do a marathon today just because I haven't done enough training for that. Marathon, you need to condition your legs, otherwise you're going to get injured. But 5K or 10K, I'd be itching. I'd be rip the shirt off and just go run it. So yeah, energy.
What time is it for you guys where you are at? Right now it's 11:35.
11:35.
Another day of waking up early and then eating now. Because we're looking at the supermarket stuff,
Supermarket.
and now it's already 11.
I thought it said supermarket.
Supermarket, yeah, supermarket
I
stuff.
thought it said soup.
Oh.
How's that mango? Is it alright?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The chicken drum.
Chicken.
Come here.
It's a good one.
Which one's better?
That's yours. One's better. The first one I bought, it was too overripe. I didn't check the condition of it. I just put it in the bag.
The one you picked yesterday had like a black dot on it, didn't it?
Black dots are okay.
Is that like signifying ripeness?
Yeah, black dots are generally some of the best ones that have a black dot or two on there. They're very satiating.
Harrison Fox says carbs hold water in your body. Carbohydrates.
Yeah, they do.
Hydrating.
Yeah, they do. That's what carbohydrate. So it gives you the carbon and it gives you the hydration in the muscle. So it makes your muscles more full, okay? So when you have not enough carbohydrate, you can't have enough muscle. The muscle gets flat and the veins go flat, okay? So if you want vascularity, you need carbohydrate. That's why the bodybuilders, they take steroids to increase the glycogen, the carbohydrate in the muscle, okay? Because it holds more water in the muscle. So that's what we want. We want water in the muscle belly, but we don't want water, we don't want fat. There's too much fat in there, unless your goal is to be fat, like a simple wrestler.
Okay, so these people are in the morning. 5:35, 8:35, 11:35. Oh wow, kind of in our time zone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cal Johnson says, for athletes, maintaining a body fat percentage around 7% can be beneficial for performance in certain sports, as it can improve power to weight ratio and potentially reduce the energy required. However, extremely low body fat levels can also negatively impact health and performance, particularly in terms of hormone production, immune function, and injury risk.
No, that's false. The less fat you have on your body, the faster you will be, because fat is just dead weight, bro. All right. So if you can go from 7% down to 2% body fat, you'll go faster. Okay, you'll go faster. Now, what the problem is people do it the wrong way. Okay, they starve themselves, and yeah, then of course your hormones are going to crash. They use too much stimulants. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then you're going to crash. So yeah, that's why. That's why I perform so well at my age on such little training, because I'm not carrying around excess weight. Okay. So excess weight hinders your power to weight. So if you're a boxer or a cyclist or a runner or a dancer, a kilo of fat can make you lose competition. Like half a kilo of fat can be the difference between first place and 10th place. Okay, so half a kilo of fat can destroy your career if you're at a certain level. So less body fat is better. The best way to do it is my protocols. And my protocols are just based on, Asian style eating, African style eating, high carb, low fat, plants, sugar, and low protein, and just it makes you lean. So much easier, especially if you're a guy. Obviously, as a girl, you don't be shredded as a girl because your estrogen will be tanked. So yeah. So Kyle, you mean well, but you're just getting information from ChatGPT, and that's okay. But it's not sort of real world. Okay, don't listen to AI too much. AI is helpful, but it can confuse you.
That's crazy. I just ate this amount of mango flesh.
Isn't it, man? That's water, man. It's water. And if you dried that down, that mango, imagine how skinny it would be.
Like, wow. This is such a bang for your buck, mango.
Bang for your book, yeah. Book for your bang. Bang for your buck. Credit card.
I don't even think there's a seed in
That legit is a seed in there. It's crazy, isn't it? But you think it's not, but it is.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah. There's a tap right there if you need the tap.
I'll just suck my fingers. Just kidding. Because this is freaking a piece of paper. There's no seed in this. So we should dry this out and then split it in half and then see if there's a seed. Let's put it to dry in the village.
Maybe. You can put that in a pot on your grandma's place.
No, you need to split it open.
No, you don't. In nature, it doesn't get split open, does it?
True, I guess.
I mean, if you split it open, maybe that will help it. Maybe it increases the germination rate.
Are you in Thailand?
She looks like a jungle Asian Thai girl, but and I look like a expat. Devon Park, Dabo, bro. But yeah, this is China land. So yeah.
This is like, have you seen how they do the hair out?
Yeah.
And that's like a character.
Yeah.
This
Spiky.
is a fish.
It is. Barramundi.
This
Yeah.
is so interesting. I've actually never had a mango like this. Like I've had this shape,
Yep.
but I've never seen it. Like look at
The seed.
bendable.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Guys, give this video a like if you like mango.
Yeah. Someone said here, if you cut carbs, you'll lose weight. Yeah, what happens when you cut carbohydrate? You lose muscle. Okay? Because when the most thing in your muscle is water, and the carbohydrate, 1 gram of carbs, 1 gram of glycogen in your muscle is 3 grams of water. So literally, if you cut carbs, you lose like 3x your muscle weight. So if you want to lose muscle and be weaker, then yeah, cut carbs. But if you want to build muscle and have strength for your sport, your specific sport, then you need carbohydrate. Okay, simple as that.
Beep beep. Beep. How much money would you like to take out?
Take another 10,000. CNY buy a mango farm. So yeah. Do you want to know Peter Rogers? Yeah.
That's a good question.
I think Pete Rogers said some great things, but I think unfortunately we'll have to do a podcast with Pete. I think he's still caught up in the calories in, calories out mentality, and I think that's holding him back.
Mimi, that's a good question. If you could summarize your health knowledge into a few keywords, could you share?
What would that sound like? That's interesting. Like, what would that look like? My health knowledge in a few keywords, I guess: sleep, water, sugar.
Mm-hmm. I'll speak for you. You go out of the camera.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Duck lips.
Go, say it.
Okay, so in a few keywords, I'd say sleep, water, sugar, unlimited. I would say fun, freedom, nature, fitness, safety. I'd say positive mental attitude, regardless, which can be hard sometimes. And that I would say that'd cover it all. Ride your bike more than drive, and try to be more sustainable in terms of the environment and help animals and people around you in the right ways. And get obsessed about doing it. You know, make health and fitness your life obsession about bringing people up around you. You know. So yeah, that's what I recommend. There we go. I think if you just focus on nature, if you focus on helping nature, you're going to bring people up around you who want to be brought up. Because sometimes you can invest in people, but they're wasted effort because they don't want to improve. Right? They're happy maybe where they're at, and that's fine. But you're gonna waste your time in your lifetime trying to help people swim who don't want to swim. They just want to float around, and that's okay. But some people just want to drown, and you'll spend time trying to bring them to shore, and then they'll just jump back out. As soon as you leave them, they'll jump back out into the water and try and drown themselves again. So, in the meantime, you could be helping people who want to be helped or helping the animals, etc. So, it's a tough one out there, and it's hard. But sometimes people, the best thing you do is just focus on helping the nature, and then you attract a certain type of person in your life, and go from there. And understand people change as well. So yeah.
How did I do?
Very good.
Did I translate good?
Yeah, that's for
the ASL Chinese sign language.
Yeah.
How did I do? Did you guys understand that?
Yeah.
Or did I go a little too fast?
Mm.
Okay. Wow, there's a lot of comments. I scroll down. Your skin is so clear. Have you ever struggled with acne? Yes, when I eat oil, a lot of oil, like in the video live a few days ago, I ate oily noodles a lot.
Did you have any foundation notes on your skin? Sunscreen?
No.
Okay. So it's just
but it just broke out after that.
Yeah.
And I ate chilies in the live. Mm-hmm. That inflamed everything. Like, I think the combo was not good. It just came out. But you see, it's healing quickly.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, normally it is clear. My skin is
very clear.
My skin is
oil is when I see things with added oil, I'm just thinking like, yeah, obviously I'll eat added oil here and there, but I'm just like, it doesn't need to be there. I never add oil to my food because I'm just like, oil doesn't serve my goals.
Yeah. So recently, like for the past 2 years, my skin is pretty clear. But yes, I have struggled with acne before when I was eating a lot of cheddar cheese, when I was eating a lot of cheese in Ireland, a lot of dairy, and meat products. So yes, I did. Even though I was doing a lot of sport and washing my face.
Oh yeah,
keeping up with hygiene, whatever.
I know some really lean athletes, who have full on acne skin because they just eat too much oil and too much dairy and stuff. but they're lean. Well, they burn off the fat, but their skin still takes a dive from it.
But also, when my period comes, I do sometimes get a few spots here
Yeah.
and there, which is...
And generally, the better if you're out there, if you're someone who suffers with acne, then that's a good thing because it means you've got a really strong hormone profile. It means you can be a really, really good athlete. So don't curse your genetics, because if you've got acne, it means you've got really good, strong hormones. So eat what Michelle's recommending. Eat what we recommend. Just cut the oils, cut the animals, and cut the foundation if you're wearing that, and your skin will clear up guaranteed. And getting a small sport because you've got great hormones.
What do you think about Roaccutane?
Bad stuff, man. Really dangerous. That's really, really dangerous.
Really
Have you ever taken that?
No.
No, that's really harsh. That's really toxic.
Isn't that the one that you cannot take it when you're pregnant?
Yeah, it's causes
Yeah.
birth defects and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I knew a guy who took it at 15. Yeah, it was interesting. It gets you dry skin, dry eyes.
It'll F you up mentally as
But
well.
but it makes your nose smaller.
Makes your nose smaller.
Yeah, because it closes the pores and your nose actually looks smaller and all that.
My doctor wants to put me on birth control for acne. Taking birth control for acne is like,
You.
it's like, what's that? It's like, what's the analogy for that one?
know. Girls, like, stop taking birth control. I'm sorry.
Taking birth control for acne is like burning money to stay warm. It's like getting your cash out of your bank and then burning your money. I'm really cold. Let me take the money out of my bank, put it in a pile, and then let me burn it to stay warm. There's much better ways to stay warm. There's much better ways to reverse your acne. Okay, that's taking hormones for acne is just really, really bad. Like turning off your ovulation. Like literally, when you take the birth control, your body thinks you're pregnant, constantly pregnant. Okay, so you don't ovulate anymore. So you don't have much testosterone in your body anymore. So yeah, shutting down your testosterone levels for acne reduction. That's again, it's like pulling money out of the bank and putting a big pile and burning it because you're cold one night. Not a good idea.
Did you know all the side effects of birth control? Freaking open the leaflet. It's massive.
Yeah.
And yeah, it changes the way you think as well.
Yeah.
Like one of the ways is that like you get with the wrong partners.
Oh yeah.
Because you can't make good judgment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here we go.
there ain't no seed,
Oh, here we
mister.
go. This is interesting.
Maybe this is a seed. Guys, mango reveal, mango seed pit.
Open those mango flaps and what do you got in there? Okay, so this is the. Jesus, keep it PG.
So it's a little wallet. It's got the money that you asked
So
for.
this is the seed, I reckon.
That is not the seed. That is a membrane.
I reckon that's the seed.
That's a membrane. This is not the seed, right? It could be the seed.
Yeah, because some seeds are like paper thin, yeah?
Bruh.
Let's have a look on my phone.
What? This is paper. This is paper. Like, what? Anyways, this is now a wallet, but now I have no money to put it into.
You're going to have to get a new credit card that you just destroyed the magnet inside.
Seedless mango. Yeah, this is crazy. Can you search up if mangoes can be seedless? See?
If that's like, that's a seed.
See, that's not the seed. Yeah, that's not the seed. I'm so confused. It's like a little ant-sized thing. It's flat. It doesn't... Okay, there you go. It's not a seed. Like, I'm really thirsty.
You
And my
are?
Be Real just went off. Yeah. Is this a drink?
You can wet your mouth over there's a tap that's behind
Do you
it.
want me to just wet my mouth?
Yeah, do
Fine.
that. Wash your mouth out.
Do you want me, where's my roll this?
To your left there.
To my left?
To your left.
Guys, can you film me throw this?
Oh, yeah,
please?
I'll film it.
So this is my village, and this is why I always get excited when I see outdoor gyms. This is the outdoor gyms I've been talking about all the time.
Yeah.
You don't need electricity. You come out here. Some of them make noise, okay? They go ee, ee, ee. This one's fine. There's so many. I'm just yeet this, okay?
Just eat it.
Cricket bowl it. Ready?
Okay.
You give back to the environment, and then
It's organic, no panic. Yeah, what's this thing here?
with my sticky mango hands, I learned how to drive.
Is this what this is?
I'm
That,
learning how to drive a bus.
is this what this one is? Look.
Yeah, we go.
Really? Is that what they do? Okay, so it's like a shoulder external rotation.
You guys wonder where I get all my dance moves? It's been
jungle village girl.
And then, yeah, this is basically DJing, driving a bus.
Yeah.
Okay. Look how sexy I can steer the wheel here. Just one hand on the gear.
That's it. There you go.
Pun. Oh. Back into reverse. Oh, clutch. See how I'm doing this? Ooh, yes. I can do this in the foreign countries. Because, you know, China, we drive on this side.
Right hand side of the road, yeah.
And then in Ireland.
Australia, yeah.
This is Australia as well.
Yeah.
So we'll practice here. So this is basically preparation for our village people to leave
The village.
the country.
Interesting.
So we can drive. This one is pretty fast. That's one of them.
Oh wow. That's cool. Do it. I guess if you do it slow, get the burn. There we go. Yeah,
Do
wow.
you see the flex?
Yeah, lift up your skirt more, not too much, but yeah.
I'm not wearing.
Yeah, there you go.
So these are mango calves.
See, Michelle doesn't have much body fat on her legs. It's very firm. Very firm, like a hard mango. So yeah.
So there's also pole dancing preparation.
Yeah.
Look at the school kids. Run.
Wow, this is pretty cool, isn't it? And it's amazing none of this gets vandalised. Yeah, none of this gets vandalised. People have their shoes out. Look at that. People have their shoes out the front door. No one's stealing it. Imagine in Australia having a park out here and the youth will be setting their shoes alight, you know?
Really?
Yeah, for sure. But you just could, everything here would be getting smashed and kicked over. This pot just there to go around to your left. This pot in Australia would be getting smashed, yeah, at a park like this, unfortunately. But I guess in Asia they have more strict discipline and stuff like that.
Another thing here is we collect the water all the time.
Yeah.
And we take it out. So what my grandparents do, not my mom's parents, but my dad's parents, they actually collect their pee
Yeah.
in a bucket and then they feed it back
Into the garden.
They collect in it.
That's what I do.
Well, that's my mom's parents.
Yeah.
But yeah, they collect it all. They always have a bucket here trying to collect the water.
Yeah,
Water is kind of like in summer.
for sure.
Now I've got mango stuff in my teeth, which is why there's a willow tree here.
Yeah.
Because I use it to floss my teeth.
Yeah. So someone said, how do you have so much energy? Michelle has too much energy. She has ADD. She's on speed pills. I'll tell you what, Michelle is Michelle is speed. She's inbuilt. She doesn't need that stuff.
There's a fly here.
She doesn't need that stuff. Okay.
Don't scare it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's a Chinese fly. I won't get
It's Chinese
scared.
fly. It's AI fly. Fly bot. There we go. Boom. So yeah. So ADD, yeah. But ADD just means you're meant to be an athlete. Attention diverted to a high dimension.
Okay, guys, what I really want to try is Wipeout. You know that game?
Wipeout.
Yeah. I'm not gonna jump.
No, don't do that.
But like, it's like an obstacle.
Yeah.
I would love that. I think I'm built for Wipeout.
Oh, Wipeout. Yeah. Watch.
Wipeout. With the slides and then you go
Yeah.
swing on things and you go.
Yeah.
You gotta jump on the ball.
It's like parkour, basically.
Yeah, though.
It's a bit safer.
Yeah, I really want to do that with water.
Yes. I can be good at that. You still get injured though. Still get injured, but it seems like it's more safe for that one.
Yeah,
The Wipeout
I really
stuff.
wanna do that. I'd love to try.
I think if you learn how to do more chin-ups, it'd be good for that because you've got really good, amazing jumping ability. So yeah.
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 Sure.
Yeah.
So these are not the only type of gym machines out here. There's
Yes.
so many different ones.
Yes.
But this one is
Yeah.
I guess this is a driving school because you can see there's three sections here that 3 instructors can take on students.
Yeah.
Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 is 12.
Yeah.
12 students can be
Yep.
trained here at once.
So this is interesting. In the comments here, there's a guy called Harrison Fox, and he said she needs a sedative. You know, and this guy was saying carbs are bad just before. So isn't that amazing that they say carbs are bad and olive oil is good, and you need more fat, and now he's saying, oh, this person's got too much energy. It's
Well,
like,
because they think I have too much energy.
it's sad, isn't it? So this Harrison guy, he'd be buying into the nonsense. His fitness would be totally absent, unfortunately. He'd be overweight, unfortunately. His health would be bad, unfortunately, because he buys into the wrong strategy. And then people like,
See me properly?
yeah, they can see properly. Yeah, yeah. And then you have people like Michelle who look radiantly energetic, amazing. People say, oh, but she's young. It's like, well, there's a lot of young girls out there, same age as Michelle, but they do not look like you and have your sort of potential and energy. They're not doing what you're doing. So, yeah. So the right strategy is amazing in life. Yeah.
What are they saying?
I'm just reading. Someone says processed carbs in America are bad. Michelle is a diet of processed carbohydrate, and so do I.
But I guess in America, they'd be adding like, what would they add?
Well, processed carbs are never bad. Look how lean I am. You know, look at the vascularity. It's the stuff people eat with it.
That's the type of processed carbs. If you're talking about a cake with the cream, that's a processed carb right there.
Yeah, but it's like it's got the fat in there. So
Yeah,
that's
what I mean. People have like a
confusion.
Yeah, it's like a banana versus a sundae split. With
Yeah,
ice cream.
yeah. But it's the fat causing the problem. It's not the processed carbohydrate. So that's what people don't make. They make mistakes.
This is really good, guys.
Yeah, that was a good one.
This is called Wong Lao.
Yeah.
It's really clean tasting.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that's it. So fruit, just processed sugars. That's a horse dong mushroom, and
It's hard.
yep.
Like this is a really good meat texture. Like if you chop it up
Yeah.
to veganize things. Like I think people use this as
This is the original
oyster.
meat. All right.
Yeah.
This is the original meat, really. And then people ran out of this, and they're like, "Wait, let me eat a dog to represent it."
Does
This one
anyone
here.
know what else this is?
I think it's the horse schlong potato.
It's so straight.
Yeah.
Do you guys think this grows underground or above? And do you think it grows this way?
Yeah.
Or do you think it grows this way
Yeah.
down? Because it's so straight. All of them were straight.
That's got some potent in there. I think that's got some life force in that one. I reckon we eat
Life
that.
force.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Yeah. But I really want to know how it grows.
Yeah.
Maybe it grows this way.
Yeah. Maybe it does.
But it's a bit dirty.
Yeah.
Like as in sandy.
Mm-hmm.
This one. You tried this one? What
Yeah.
was this one like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in that. But
Yeah.
I get the aftertaste. And this one. So this has
Oh, yeah,
like
that's the one.
rice
Yeah,
and
yeah.
red beans or something.
That's basically sugar, fruit, and starches in a can. Fruit, sugar, starch in a can. Michelle found that one. It was good spotting. Very good spotting.
I
Another
want
one of
water.
Yeah. You could probably drink a little bit of that
No,
water.
no.
You wouldn't drink that?
No. That's why in China we buy
Yeah. But if you just sort of like, I think if you rinse your mouth, it would be fine. Yeah.
And then obviously my brush.
Yeah, grooming.
Yeah.
Skill likes to be groomed.
Asian girls thing here.
And someone said it's a root, it grows down. That's not necessarily true because, you know, over here on this tree, there's roots that grow on the side. Okay? Roots can grow out or they can grow down or they can grow diagonal. So, yeah. China life. This is in China. This is rural China. Really? It is rural China, even though we're very relatively close to like a massive Apple store complex. Yeah, I am. And this is just maybe 500 meters that way. Actually, 20 meters behind me, there's like bananas growing, and there's people like gardens and stuff.
It really is village.
Is
But
village.
I didn't tell you village. She just make like whole. Oh, she wants to fit in that village persona. It's not.
No, I could tell that you were a village
Well,
village
other
girl.
people might not. They might think
Yep.
that I'm just trying to feed into this village
Yeah.
persona, but it's not. I actually before when I was younger, it was even more so village.
Yeah.
That I would go to the fields.
Yeah. Which is over there? Those fields or?
Which fields? This?
Yeah.
It's not fields.
No, that's not that like down to the rice fields. Is that what you mean?
I used to go there too, but no. My grandparents had their own fields.
How far away from here?
All over the place.
Oh yeah.
That's my grandma's. Oh, that's my granddad's. that she grew that.
Yeah. That's her motorbike over there. She built that one.
She built that one.
That one there, she resurfaced the motor. She pulled it out and the pistons. So yeah.
I remember going to the field.
Yeah.
And also remember being in the marketplace a lot.
Mm.
And I remember always asking for sweets, always getting sweets.
Yeah, sugar lover. Sugar lover. That's why when people cut sugar is, man, people have a little bit of disastrous life. Disastrous life. It's crazy. So all these buildings behind us, that's all stairs access it, you reckon?
Stairs.
Does Grandma have yeah, it's all stairs.
Yeah.
They're all stairs mostly, aren't they?
Yeah.
Cups. Yeah.
They're not. There's
Elevators.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, maybe if some people are elderly, they do like side stairs that help you.
Yeah, yeah.
But most, no, not really.
Yeah.
Like my grandparents don't have.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
They're still mobile. And
So yeah.
what else are they asking?
Someone asked what my age is. I'm 79 in October.
You're 79.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm 48 in August. Which one's true?
October what?
October 1st.
October 1st.
Yeah.
You mean April 1st?
April 1st. Yeah. So someone said, why the bars and all the windows? They reckon it's
Why the bar?
the kids.
Yeah, for kids, and also because if you open the window, things are just gonna fall out, right? And like just for extra protection, because the windows do open, like slide open.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? Like.
And yeah, protection is a huge one. If you, I don't know. If you go to the Caribbean, okay, because I grew up in the Caribbean as well, there's a lot of bars like in the counter. So if you go to a restaurant or like a takeaway place, there's a counter and then there's bars for security and protection.
Okay.
Like right in front of you. So it's like kind of like a jail looking thing. So I'm kind of used to it. I guess I never questioned it because I'm so used to this kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of the protection. See, there's a little out thing that comes out and people can put stuff out there. Maybe even hang your clothes on a little hanger there.
That's true.
There's a lot of reasons why. It's a very Asian style of thing.
Yeah, you don't see that much in Thailand, the bars like that.
Look at those. Okay, kind of over there. Those windows
Yeah.
don't have.
Yeah.
You see, they won't be open that much. But look at these windows. They won't be open because it's
Yeah.
people can't climb in.
Yeah, well, that's crazy, isn't it? Same in the Philippines as well. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it, how it works? Yeah.
You can see there's like extra layers of protection to these houses. And there's a metal door, and then there's a wooden door.
Yeah, it was like.
Open the wooden door, and then there's still the gaps in the. That's the same thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
And then, like in the older houses, the doors are both ways.
Yeah.
Like this. So it's not one door that opens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, it's very, yeah. I think in the Philippines, there are a lot of bars and windows, that people are so friendly over there. What if that's asbestos? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That Harrison guy, the ADD dude, said you can wean off carbs like a drug. Isn't that crazy? People think carbohydrates are a drug, sugar's a drug. Damn. Yeah. More fat and protein and feel stodgy and lose all fitness and muscle performance.
Okay. How long have you been live for?
We've been live for 40
14
minutes.
minutes. Women love rambling.
But here's the thing: is you say that we don't care, but bro, you're watching. I mean, you're watching. So
I think it's good to ramble, because who can ramble? Not many people can ramble because there's nothing up in their brain. They can't talk. They have,
Right.
nothing to offer. So it's a great compliment. Thank you so much for you to say that I have the ability to ramble. That I have so much knowledge in me that I can share, and I can go on for fucking hours and hours.
and people want to listen.
I come here hours and hours a day, and I just yap, good knowledge, and what, 200 and something people up here for a second.
And this video will get thousands of views from people who enjoy the rambling. So it's all good. But yeah, people just trying to knock it. That's all, it's normal.
Yeah. I don't take it as an offense. That's like a compliment.
Yeah.
Okay. They put the bars for what? For factory.
Yeah, they put the factories bars on the factory windows
On
too.
the factory windows up, because some people might.
Yeah. I'm from Adelaide, Australia.
Are you? Why do you say from Adelaide? Aren't you from Perth?
Well, yeah, I was born in Perth, but Adelaide's
lie.
Adelaide's my favourite city in the world. That's where I really live. So yeah.
So if I say Manila is my favorite city, am I from Manila?
Manila?
Yeah.
No.
Well, that's my favorite city.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Probably Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus. Is that the only one you know?
Yeah.
I don't even know one. Rhinoceros.
You said T-Rex? Rhinoceros.
Rhinoceros.
Yeah.
Rhinoceros.
Hi from Australia.
What's your favorite? Malcolm X. Hello from Canada. Hi. They are. Oh, you're at 12 midnight now. Because they're 12 hours difference.
Yeah.
Good stuff. We could hear you all day long. All day long.
Age difference is about two weeks or something like that. Canada, I've been to
Because you're
Washington.
October 1st and I'm October 15th.
That's right. Someone said, "Who's this old guy? Someone who could beat you in any cardio event, bro." Advice for depression is again.
Hello? Are we still live? Now it's working?
Who's back on the line?
I'm not sure. Yes, we are back on the live. Yeah, there's 15 people still here. Hey guys. Sorry, my phone had a little malfunction because I've been live for so long and it literally overheated and was like, phone needs to shut down. You can only use this if it's an emergency. Hey guys, we're back. Okay. If I were to do a 24-hour live, I don't think I could do it in China because the phone just overheats too much here. It's crazy. I don't know why. I've asked other people who have Chinese phones, and they say it's the same thing. Sofa Kingdom says, hi, Michelle. Hi, Durian. Hey, guys. Guys, I'm trying this tofu thing. Oh, it's not tofu. My bad. It's not tofu. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We're talking about
What were we talking about, guys? Comment down what we were talking about. Let me continue. My phone literally had a break. It's not tofu. And tofu is amazing. If you can cook. If you can't cook, then it doesn't taste good. Same thing with vegetables. Whoa! No, we have 150 people back in the chat.
Whoa, okay, so that's really interesting how people went nuts and
Cheers! So there's no caffeine in this.
yeah.
This is not an energy drink.
No.
It's not Red Bull.
It's sugar, water.
It's not Chinese Red Bull, yeah. It's an herbal drink in China.
Wow, this is really good, this one.
Ooh,
This is the best one. I
child.
think this is the OG.
Child.
I think it's the OG one.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Bomb diggity bomb bomb. Told ya. I told ya it was good.
And I think there's probably not even that acidic compared to fizzy drink. I don't think it's carbonated water.
This is like herbal drinks. You drink herbal drinks.
Yeah. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one of these.
Your body is mad fly, someone says. Can you fly? Can I fly? That's why I have this. Bok bok chicken.
Bok bok chicken.
It's
crazy. You see chickens in cages and stuff at the markets, and it's just like Michelle was saying, there's pigeons in cages.
Yeah, but that's not crazy. It's not crazy. It's not crazy for you to see here because this is what happens in Western countries as well. It's exact same, but just put out here in a smaller scale. Okay, this is literally what happens in the cages.
Right. I shouldn't say crazy, but it's like it's there, and so it's
all crazy. The whole thing is crazy.
It is crazy,
but it's not like wow, I've never seen this before because this happens every day.
Well, I guess it's a crazy example of like as if you're going to walk past a chicken cage full of chickens and go, yeah, I want to eat that bird right now. Just bite into it, like a dog would, a dog would see that and be like trying to bite the chickens with a cage, like a proper dog. But
they're not.
But imagine if a human walked up and bit the chicken's head for the cage. People would be just like, dude, like you gotta go to mental health prison. Product placement. Product placement. That's a good exercise.
Then stand up, please, baby.
Stand up.
Can you sing the Australian national anthem? You know it?
I can't actually.
Someone said England sucks. You're gonna agree to that, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, context. Like, I don't think English people suck. I think living in England right now, though, for me would suck because one, the weather, but two, just the crisis going on there with certain people from certain countries and certain belief systems. I would say it's just not good. Like, if I was sitting in the park right now in England, I wouldn't really feel safe. I would still live stream, etc. But I'd be more on edge. Like here, I can leave my phone here, and we can do live stream and stuff. I'm not getting any problems here, are we?
Where have you been to England?
I've been in London and stuff. And London.
Which part?
All over London. So I spent there a few months, so ride my bike around all over. Brighton, Oxford, etc.
Up to the hand.
I didn't have any problems there, but that was a long time ago. It was like 2001, 2003. But now it's a lot different from my English friends, they tell me.
From my experience, when I went to Birmingham, it was very sad to see because there were so many people on drugs and they were out of it. Like zombies, like literally on the street. It was awful.
Ready to stab you or steal your phone or just create chaos.
It was like zombie city.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like. It was very
Why don't we
scary.
see that here in China? Because what would happen? The government would just take them out. Yeah.
It's also the culture.
And the culture.
Like you got, always from a young age shown the priorities in life. It's your health, what you eat and study and to be stable in life and to be useful in society. Do not be a bum, you need to add to the community. What are you doing for the world, That's what they're saying. Be a doctor, be an engineer. That's what it comes from.
Pick up plastic off the beach,
Be productive in society. What's wrong with coffee?
Coffee, who says that?
Unia, the one that was asking about depression.
Oh yeah, well coffee causes excess cortisol, which in most people, not everybody, but most people will cause depression. Everybody I know with depression, lasting depression, drinks coffee or has caffeine somehow or even chocolate, okay? I've never met anyone with real depression, consistent depression, like everyday depression, who doesn't use any stimulants.
But did the coffee come first or did the lifestyle come first?
Because
people do the night shift or night shift, or they have the kids and they have to go to school and then the coffee comes. So it's
the problem with the coffee, that's a good question, Michelle. I'd say the coffee stimulants help you load your plate with more stuff. So what happens is you say yes to stuff, then you take some stimulants to do it, and then you're loading it up, and then you're just like, now you're overwhelmed, and your cortisol's too high and you can't sleep properly, and then maybe you start sipping carbohydrates because you forget to eat, and then cortisol's even higher, and then you start to spiral out, and it goes really bad from there. So caffeine and That's why I just don't. I don't recommend anyone to touch caffeine if you're under 30 or something.
And how come for some people when they drink coffee, some people get really constipated and some people have diarrhea?
Well, generally, I'd say caffeine is like gonna. Caffeine's a neurotoxin. Okay, caffeine is a neurotoxin. That's not up for debate. Okay, caffeine is a neurotoxin. It's not a nutrient. Caffeine is a natural pesticide for the coffee plant to kill or deter plants, animals, even its plant seed. Okay, so caffeine is a neurotoxin. In small amounts, it ain't gonna kill you. But what it does, the body goes, well, fight or flight, get this poison out. It can cause that, opening up of pathways in the body, blood flow. It can also cause constriction depending on the person, but overall, it's neurotoxin, so the body wants to flush it out. So generally, people get more of a laxative effect from caffeine. Let me get that pimple on your leg. See that one?
Is it pimple?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a pimple. That's a big juicy one.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you. Wait, whoa. Go.
It's a hair follicle.
Ah!
Zoom in on it.
Yo, wait.
Come on. Ingrown hair time.
Yo.
Wow.
Cheese.
You see the hair there?
Ew.
The ants will eat that.
That's so manky. Your leg is so manky.
Where's the hair follicle?
Hair follicle.
That's what it is. It's an ingrown hair. Still out there. Oh, there you go. Fell out, I think.
You've been rubbing your dirty hands over
There
my
we go.
site. Give me more infection. I guess I didn't shave my legs that well. Oh, they're growing back. Slouchies. Slouches. He's so obsessed with himself.
Narcissism. Narcissism is incurable. Narcissism is an incurable.
There's probably a few on the thigh.
No, that was the only one.
Nah. I don't have these often.
Yeah, sounds even if you just cross your legs, you can get them.
Yeah.
That was a juicy one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Have you been getting bitten yet?
Mosquitoes?
Yeah.
A little bit, not much.
Yeah, I was getting bitten. Okay. What is a yellow fruit?
Mango.
Mango. And what happened? Did you get stung by a bee or did a bug bite you? No, it's a ingrown.
It's definitely ingrown hair.
It's an ingrown hair. This guy was in America. He would probably be in ICE kicking immigrants out. But he's in China.
I think if you come to a country and do crimes, you belong to be deported. That's my take on it. Okay. So in Australia, we have people coming in doing crimes, and I'm like, just hashtag deport. Like, what are we doing? Instead we use taxpayers' money to put them in prison, pay their meals, pay the legal system. So it's just rot. Okay, just a rot. So yeah.
Rot.
A rot.
Riots.
Rot.
Rot.
Yeah.
What's rot?
Rot is like a scam.
Oh. Scream for $5. Joelle, are you sure?
Yeah.
I will scream for $1. What should I scream?
Ask them what $5.
$5. What you want me to scream?
Just do the super chat, Michelle will do it. As long as the super chat is in accordance with the YouTube guidelines, Michelle will do it.
Okay. Oh, great fortune cookie. Oh, I haven't seen any fortune cookies here. My phone is really hot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it might be alright now because we're out of the case.
I don't know. It's
I was
freaking
holding it
hot.
before as well, so that makes it warmer.
It's freaking hot. Australia, Istanbul. Hey, Turkey, Istanbul. Hello. Yeet. They said waiting for him to smash this beautiful mango. You want another mango?
Yeah, I can eat another mango.
Yeah?
Sure.
You know what this looks like though? what they use for depicting fat.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know that? This is 5 pounds of fat. This is 10.
True. All right. Mango, this
Hurry! I'm so thirsty.
Well, you wait here up and go and get some water, or we can end the live
No.
or whatever.
Okay, we'll do 5 more minutes at
All right,
least.
5 minutes, eat the mango, and we'll get waters.
Thanks. Jamie says, "Hi Michelle, when are you coming back to Australia?" I go there every night and fly in and out. I do fly in, fly out. So every night I do that.
FIFO worker.
FIFO, yeah. FIFO phone.
Yeah.
What's that? What is that? FIFO phone. Where's that from?
Jack and the Beanstalk, maybe?
Yeah, I do fly in, fly out. As a cleaner.
On Cathay Pacific. You remember when you put your rubbish in the airplane, you put it in that little seat pocket behind the seat? That's Michelle's job. Cathay Pacific. She's a CFC. CPC, Cathay Pacific.
CFC, chlorofluorocarbons.
She's a CPC, Cathay Pacific cleaner. And she cleans, she's an expert cetologist. A cetologist is someone who has studied the ergonomics of chair rubbish disposal. She goes in there with the gloves and picks all the trash out of the seat pockets behind the chairs on Cathay Pacific, and that's why she's a FIFO, fly in, fly out worker. That's what you do.
FIFO, yeah.
Cetologist, psychologist.
Seat as in SEAT.
Yeah.
Cetologist.
Cetologist.
As you know, we're flying over the sea.
Yeah, waste management of reclining airline seats, aviation authority.
Thanks so much for glamming up my role.
Yeah. Someone's gonna do it.
Because some people just call me the cleaner, and then there's people like you who really glam it up, who really see the value in me. Some people just say, "Oh, she's a fucking cleaner. That's all she is." But cleaners in society, like.
You gotta clean it up.
You ain't. Something.
Yeah.
That's a nice huge mango, brother. It freaking is, and the seed is paper thin. Paper thin. Credit card thin. Ape eats mango.
Yeah.
Apricot. Wait, let me get you eating that. What's that? Sweat?
Yeah.
Is it good? Is it juicy? You dropped it on my leg.
Yeah. It's juicy, it's good.
It's juicy and it's good? Let's get the down angle here. Drip it on my phone. Ooh, it's stringy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's good mangoes here, Gabe. China. I didn't realise the fruit would be so freaking good in China.
Well, what do you mean?
But this is a fruit area. They've got a lot of fruit around here, so it's pretty fresh. Look,
A lot of things are.
but fresh doesn't really mean it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So the soil quality is the main thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ramon Clinton.
Clinton.
Talking all about soil quality
Soil quality.
and how soil quality affects the fruit flavour. Some of the best fruit I've ever had in my life is on Clint's farm. Yeah.
Is it really yummy?
Yeah, you know it's a good mango when eaten with strings off the skin. It's very, very good. It drips down your elbows.
Yeah. Oh. Natural floss, someone said.
Isn't it? This is so, we're so designed to eat fruit.
What time is it there? Jared, Kingsley, it's 12:29. Damn, it's huge and fleshy. It is. And it doesn't get stuck to your teeth too badly. There's definitely been mangoes that are, even that get stuck to your teeth even more.
It acts as like a natural floss, doesn't it?
Harrison Fox says he's aged from all the carbs.
Say it again?
He said, Harrison Fox?
Yeah.
Said you're aged from all the freaking
Hey, bro,
carbs.
like, you do a video and show us how fit you are. Like, you have the fitness of a 90-year-old. I have the fitness of like a, 18-year-old. No, I have like, there's not many 80-year-olds in the world as fit as me.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we want to talk about aging, like, you might think I look old because I'm super lean, have a lean face, and you see sun creases.
But you do not look old.
You're better in person. Right.
Like wrinkles. Well, you also have low body fat, so you know.
White skin,
Less-
low body fat, almost 50.
Like that.
Live in Australia, love the sun. You're gonna have some.
And you're very expressive with your face, so you know that causes more wrinkles appear. Like if you're smiling a lot, or you know things like
Because
that.
the thing is, Harrison, you're not used to hanging around Olympic athletes. I am. Like, my peer group, the last 20 years, is cyclists and runners who were Olympic level, or at the Olympics, or could have been potentially. Okay, so.
We have Wesman in the chat, and he says he looks 12. Damn right, Wesman, you're right.
Super chat was. But for me, it's all about how you feel in life. Because if you're feeling good, performing good, that's what it's about. How you look, that's very subjective. Because some people might say you look good, some people might say you look bad, whatever. For me, it's how you feel.
How you feel and what you can produce.
Yeah.
China mindset.
Judge our performance. So I like to have energy, consistent energy gain. That's what I really want. So that's my focus. That's what I eat and believe what I believe.
So it says, are you planning a baby? Yes, we actually wanted to grow the seed.
Yeah.
But there's no seed, so unfortunately it ain't happening.
I mean, I'm curious about that one. I'm curious about if this is like sort of like a hybrid mango where there isn't a seed in there, because I've had mango seeds like this, but they generally got a little bit of lump in there. So it'd be interesting if the lump forms later, or if this is how it is.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go 50-50 on this, if this will grow or not.
I'll go ask my grandma.
I had to Google that. I couldn't see nothing.
I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't see anything.
So we'll see.
We'll see the seed. And we'll sow the seed. Okay. Oh my god, look, there's a kitten.
Wow, that's an interesting colour. That's crazy. Go see if you get it. Walk up so you can pat it.
Nah. Cats aren't very friendly here. I've only met one really friendly cat. Meow, meow. Mimi. Meow. Aww. Regis. Look at the beautiful eyes. Come here. Come here. Nah, it doesn't want me to come close. I'm letting it come to me. Come, please. I think I need to speak Chinese to it. Go lai. I did understand English. Jack Sai Mao. Looks super friendly, it does. But they're very like timid here, I think.
For sure, but I can got a chance.
Okay guys, I've been live for 63 minutes. Look at it run. Oh, it's gonna exercise on the calisthenic machine. It's so cute. I've actually pet a really friendly cat here who like freshly had babies, and the kittens were smaller than my palms, still. They're so cute. And the mom let me pat it with her babies about. So yeah, add me on Be Real, guys. Yeah, Be Real is such a cool app. I recommend everyone to get it because I always say it's good to document your life, whether you're having a good life or a life that you aren't very happy with right now. And I say that Be Real is a really good app because you don't need to add anyone there. You can keep it as a self-memory thing. No one has to see your pictures, just you. So that's what I keep Be Real as. I used to have friends on it, but I'm using Be Real as a memory keepsake. So maybe I should make another Be Real then. I love your flower dress or flower shirt. Thank you. It's a dress. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this live. I've been here for 64 minutes. We talked about depression. We talked about
Also, moving your body
carbs.
makes you feel better as well.
We talked about Chinese architecture, Chinese life with outdoor gyms. And here's the thing, there's not many gyms out here. For a gym membership, it's actually really expensive. Like an indoor, like a Western style gym is actually quite expensive, I think. And I was looking online, and they said that, oh, you're best getting from a hotel because it's going to be really expensive. And they don't do like monthly memberships. They kind of lock you in for a year. That's what gyms do. But it's hard to get a indoor gym membership. So there's gyms outside. There's loads of space for you to do your cardios, bikes, running, all of it. Oh, your bike has arrived.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn, yeah.
Speaking of the bike, wow.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we spoke about that. We spoke about mango, talked about cars. What else did we talk about? Yeah, architecture stuff. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this live as well. Someone said my Be Real is Quicks 2K. Okay, well, I don't know if you should be putting here because, well, I guess people can have to request you before you add them. And
So we're doing these ad things. How do you think?
quickly, my phone's about to explode. You lie down on it. Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
So as you're going up, you say fee, fi, fo, fum. Yeah, that's
Do it nice and slow.
fee, fi, fo, fum. Okay? So life gets hard sometimes. You gotta tell yourself some things. What you tell yourself in your brain is the most important thing. Okay? You gotta keep going. You gotta make up shit, make up lies sometimes to help you reach the next point in life. Okay? So sometimes, as in running, you don't feel like you can run the whole distance. So you look at the next bin, the next tree, the next traffic light, the next intersection. Okay, you cut it short. You lie to yourself. This is the next one. Getting here, that's enough. That's enough. And then once you reach that goal, you push it again. Push. Okay. So sometimes that is why it's okay to lie to yourself, because it's gonna benefit you. Okay. So if I'm trying to get over there, I don't think I can get to the house. I just say, just reach here. And then when I reach here, just reach to these plants, these flowers, and then the next one, okay? And then you will get to your goals. But lie to yourself if it benefits you, if it's really going to help you. Running, sports, that's what you gotta do. It's all about in the brain, okay? Okay, guys. Can you hold on to this for a sec? Because I want to... No, I want to see.
Oh, you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this live. This is China. It's so cool here. I love it here. Life is great here. There's an abundance here. And yeah, I'm really happy. You guys should definitely come visit China. Which city would I recommend?
Here.
You would say Guangzhou?
Yeah, for sure.
Because we have a mix of everything. We got the city life, we got the manufacturers, we got the village, we got everything.
The fruit is good here. The vegan food.
Yeah, the food, because we have our own cuisine. It's close to Hong Kong.
Just need some mountains.
We have mountains here.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out from China. Peace out from China. Bye, guys. Love yourself and don't listen to the haters too much. Okay, bye. Thanks, Jasmine.